Rene Sferrazza, your sommelier, here to put amazing wine in your glass. And these are my liquid pleasures. Today we're going to be getting into Graffigna with their Pinot Grigio and their Malbec. We're going to be getting into everything that they go with for this holiday season, and I'm going to give you a hint. It's absolutely everything, because whether you're having a cozy night with friends or a great dinner party or even a larger cocktail party. Well, this is awkward. Whatever you have in store for the holidays, these are two wines you have to have ready to go. You know, wine is a great conversation starter at a party or gathering, and Graffigna not only makes delicious wines, however, they also have a story behind them. Not only was this winery started in 1870, it's also the third oldest winery in Argentina. They've been able to capture the terroir of the country. Their vineyards are on sloped lands that have runoff coming from the Andes Mountains. These high altitude vineyards bring together lots of sun exposure and great terroir that results in the grapes having thicker skins, leading them to give more aroma, texture, flavor, and color within the glass. Both the Pinot Grigio and the Malbec by Graffigna are made from a multitude of vineyards in San Juan and Mendoza. However, it's specifically the Graffigna Malbec that comes from the premier Argentinian region of the Uco Valley. Let's get started with the Pinot Grigio. Now, this is going to be a much bolder Pinot Grigio than you might expect. We are coming from Argentina, and we do have a mix of kind of sloped vineyards. And the more sun those sloped vineyards get, the more we are getting fruit expression into the actual wine. A little bit of wine geekiness, but it's worth it. This is a Pinot Grigio that's more along the lines of stone fruit, fresh, pomaceous fruit notes in there as well. You don't have that watery style of Pinot Grigio. It has a lot more attitude to it, and you really get a lot more fruit expression overall. Let's get on to the palate. That sun adds that texture. Really kind of expanses across your entire tongue. Bright citrus notes, nice minerality, beautiful stone fruit complements in there, and an incredible acidity. It just makes me salivate. This is the type of wine that we have those parties with. You can have at a cocktail hour. I'm always the person that brings a glass of wine for cocktail hour, and it's great with nibbles. You could just roll right into the next thing. A great white wine always needs a red wine counterpart, and the Malbec by Graffigna is perfect to match with that Pinot Grigio. You know, the story of Malbec in Argentina is really an interesting one. It started as a grape native to Bordeaux in France, but it got brought to Argentina in the 1800s. In Bordeaux, it was a blending partner that was really prone to disease pressure, and it wasn't doing so well. However, this change of place in Argentina caused this grape to thrive. It's been an amazing expressor of terroir across the country, and we really get to see what Malbec can do. Because not only is it delicious, it can be made so sustainably, which is what we get exactly in the Graffigna Malbec. Now for the Malbec. This is a wine that is made from vineyards right on the slopes of the Andes Mountains. When you have those vineyards that have tons of sun exposure as they just climb up those slopes, you get a lot more aromatic development, textural development, and structure that comes into this final wine. This is a wine that blends together those mountain vineyards and from varying plots to create a really wonderful regional expression. Now let's get into it. Malbec is a lovely purple-toned, purple-hued wine in the glass. definitely what I'm seeing. You can see my hand through it a little bit, but it's not overly dark. That's okay. I really want something that is a lot more favorable to multiple different scenarios. Let's get on to the aromas. Blackberry, black cherry, little bit of blueberry in there, some nice violet notes, and even a wild strawberry note, which is always from those higher elevation vineyards, and really, really nice aromatic quality. Let's get on to the palate. On the palate, this is a beautifully textured wine, such nice structure, little bit of blackberry, cassis, and nice herbal notes on the palate, and a touch of tobacco. This is really delicious. The Graffigna, Pinot Grigio, and Malbec are easy go-to bottles for this time of year. Whether you're having a games night, people over for dinner, or a fun cocktail bash, these are delicious wines that really pair with those holiday moments. And you'll probably be surprised to know that they are under $20 a bottle. You know, there's so many shopping trips we make this year. Why not make your life a little bit easier? I know I love to do that. Keeping these wines on hand and ready to go are really a perfect option. Now, if you want to find out where to get them, just look right down below. We've listed everything for you. And I'd love to hear what you would be pairing these wines with, what occasions you would like to serve them at. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon to chat more about more liquid pleasures.